Hi everyone, welcome to our Facebook Live tonight. We're doing some new consultant education, or any consultant education to be real, because there's lots to learn when you're doing your business in Mary Kay. And I got Carrie here in the office with me who is sharing it live. So I'm very excited to teach you more of the tools that I use to keep my successful business going. What first I'm going to share with you guys is one thing I said in our flyer that I was going to share is our product preview. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of our new products that are coming out. You guys can start ordering on February 1st. Directors can start ordering in, what did I say, 23rd, in 3 days. I'm super excited. First, how cute is this little bag? It's super, super glamorous. You can see the little shimmer on it. So cute. And inside of here came our new perfume scent. It's called, it's kind of glary. Yep, not going to work. Okay, so it's called Enchanted Wish, and it smells awesome. Love this. You can get samples of it. So when it's time to order, go ahead and get yourself some samples so you can go ahead and share this with some ladies. But when you buy the lotion and body wash, you get this cute little satchel for free. Or if you do like body wash and perfume, whatever it might be, you get this cute little thing for free. I just want this because it's cute. All right, next up for new products are, we're gonna have some nail polish again, which is super cool. And this color is called Vivid Sunburst. It's a really cool color. It reminds me of the coral. You guys can see that color. It looks a little bit more orangey on the video than it actually is in person. I think it's a little lower tone of orange. Did you see this already, Carrie? You did? Okay. And then the next thing we are going to have is our new glossy lip oil. I tried this at Leadership, and it's got, I mean, it's at Play Colors. So this one is the magenta. I think it's magenta. Yes, magenta. And it does look really, really bold in the tube, but it's really a lighter tone than actually what this magenta is. But these are super cool. And I think what I like about it too, I don't know if you guys can see this very well. I'm trying to get a right angle, but there's like a pad on here that it comes out. So it's very cool. I like this a lot. The other color that I have for demo is, what color are you? The violet. Again, looks really, really bold color in the tube, but it's really not that like bold when you put it on. Kind of like a lot of our colors look when you first think, oh wow, that is a crazy bright color. And it's not as bold when you put it on, which is nice. So those are some lip oils that are coming out. And then last but not least, we have some palettes that are coming out, which are gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love these. These are quads. Glistening Horizon is one of them. The colors are awesome. So there's a light blue, a dark blue, a purple, and it's like a gold peach. It's very shimmery. And what I like about this one is the purple and the dark blue, and this one's matte. That light blue is matte. So it's a mixture of shimmer and matte together, which is cool. I like that. And then the next one is Sunlight. This one's awesome. Orange, a light purple, a deep pink, and then like a peachy pink. Peachy pink, kind of like a yeah, like a peachy pink. That's all I can describe it for. But these colors are fabulous, and I put them on my hand actually when I was at Leadership, and again, they were not crazy bold. They were like just perfect colors for your eyes. These are going to be great for spring. So super excited about that new stuff coming out, ladies. You will want to get these on the shelf. They are going to fly off, which is awesome. Okay, so first and foremost, so we're going to dive right into training because I want to get you guys trained up, filled up, and get you guys working. So What I want to talk about first is what to do to really get yourself off on the right foot is to have a plan for yourself. And planning hasn't always come to me natural, but it's very, very important as I've learned over time. So time management is first and foremost very, very important. I'm not sure how you guys run, but I've always run making sure I'm using my calendar. In the past, I've always highlighted my pink days when I was going to work. And I think that's really key when you're first starting, is to know when you're going to work. You don't want to be all over the board, not knowing, I don't know what days I can work this day. You always need to know at the beginning of the month, okay, Friday nights, I'm going to have parties, and that's it. Or Fridays and Sunday afternoons. Those are my party days. So figure out first and foremost your plan for the month. When are you partying? This is my calendar from April 2016. And you guys can see, those were my days to work. Anything that was in a square of pink, that's when I worked. Other times, it was all family time. Paul was working at that time, and I had no choice. It was all family time. Had to deal with kids and everything else. And obviously now, times have changed, and I'm going to show you what my calendar looks like now. I have upgraded from a paper calendar, not by choice. It was a little forced, not going to lie. Okay, so I've updated to, I don't know if this is going to show because it's screen on screen. No, you can't see it. Okay, I've updated to my iPad calendar, and I color code things and I label things accordingly. So family time is in yellow, Mary Kay time is in purple, and then other is in blue. So I have 3 different colors going on in my calendar. And so when Paul's looking at my calendar, he knows when I'm going to be gone, because purple time is pink time. And that's when I'm doing facials and stuff. So it's very easy for him to know when I have free time for family stuff, or if he needs help getting anybody to, kids to events and stuff like that. He knows where he can schedule me in my calendar. So super important that you know when family time is and when your Mary Kay time is. That's really, really, really important. Okay, so first and foremost, getting your plan together, figuring out your calendar.
What is the Google calendar? Is it Google Calendar?
So, nope. Do you have an iPhone? Yeah, it's just your calendar on your iPhone. This is going to flip. Okay. It's not going to flip. And I'm able to break out where I want to put things in, and I can put reoccurring things in if I need to. Like every Monday morning, I need to report my numbers to Heidi. Yep. Okay. And so I put a reoccurring in every Monday to enter, my numbers for Heidi. So yeah, you can put reoccurrings in your appointments in here and color code them. It's awesome. Now that I've started using it and got adjusted to it, it's working really well. So I love knowing the separation, I guess you could say, of work and play. Okay, so to be a great boss of yourself, you just have to be organized like that to know when you're actually working. And that's a great employee, to know when you're working. A focus notebook. Okay, ladies, seriously, I was at Target. Can you read this? No. Oh, here. Sparkle. It says sparkle on it. How fun is that? It says, do more of what makes you sparkle. Target has the best notebooks. I mean, it's wood. It's got a good spiral on it. These are the kind of notebooks you need every single month. I get a new one every month. And every day I do my 6 things. Are you doing your 6 things? At night, before you go to bed, take 5 minutes. 5 minutes for yourself and write down what you need to do the next day. Whether it be run to the post office and ship Molly her stuff, or call JoJo for her facial, whatever it might be, write down your 6 things, because that is what is going to push you to be successful. I have mine started in my notebook. Gosh, I wish the glare wasn't so bad in here. We're gonna need to fix that lighting. Okay, so calendar, success notebook, or focus notebook. Show your goals. Brain dump in here. I brain dump in here all the time. My notes when I go to meetings for the month, they're in here. Sometimes I put, what are those things called? Paper clips. In where, you know, something that I really, really thought was powerful, I'll put a paper clip in there to clip it. And so I can reference it back and reread it. It's just so important to have a monthly notebook. It really, really, really is. I know it sounds probably crazy, but since I have adapted to doing that, things just make sense more. All right, success sheets. Now, there's lots of different success sheets out there. There is your, what is it called? I'm really having brain tonight. Your perfect track sheet. That is a success sheet for the month. There's your weekly plan sheet. That's a success sheet. There is your star sheet. I showed you guys this a couple times. I'm working on Perfect 15. Whatever success sheet you adapt to, use. There's lots of different ones out there. I have tried them all. I've tried a lot. Just find what works. I do really love, I used this perfect star sheet when I first started, and I totally forgot about it until Paul pulled it out again. I was like, oh, hey, I really liked this one. And it worked well for me. I knew where I was at a weekly basis because I have to do my weekly numbers for Heidi. I knew where I was on a weekly basis. So this made it even easier to go back to it because I was already doing my weekly numbers. So, and it keeps it on pace for star. I mean, once I made that decision that I was always going to be a star, it just comes. And now I'm really seeing the proof in the pudding that, yeah, I'm doing star every quarter no matter what. It's just, it is what it is. So calendar, notebook, success sheet. Okay. Daily mental plan. So I get up early in the morning, 5:30. Maybe it's not early for you guys, but 5:30 is early for me. Sometimes I sleep in until 6. And I do my daily mental. And I come out, sit at the table with a cup of coffee. I watch my Bible study. I watch my motivation, which is my Darren Daily. Have you read a Darren Daily? Oh, I love Darren Dailies. So he gives you a motivational tip, and it's like 3 minutes long. It's great. My devotional, it's like 3 minutes long. So it's just quick little pieces of information. And guess what? I write notes in my notebook about them. But I sit down, I listen to them, I figure out my thought process for the day, where I'm going, and it just really jumpstarts my day. It makes me feel focused and on top of things. Whereas if I wake up late, I feel totally off and out of sync. Like nothing makes sense. So do your daily mental bath for the day. That's what Heidi calls it, your daily mental bath, where you come in and you do your devotional, you do your motivation, you walk through the things that you're doing for the day. You prepare your mind for what is going to come. 4 is your 6 most important things to do. That's what we talked about. And then tracking your IPAs. Do you know what IPAs are? An IPA is a beer, yes, if you like beer, but income producing activity, IPAs. Now, I have not always been great at this, but it's something I am definitely working on. My calendar that I no longer use, I have now used it and adapted to it as my IPA tracking. I think this was the right month. Yep, January. So you can kind of see in here, every day I've been writing how many faces I've seen, how much in sales I've done, how many career chats I've done, and how many bookings I've scheduled. And what's crazy is Heidi's expectation of us is to do 5 new bookings a week. That's it. 5 new bookings a week. I was like, I can do that. When I started tracking it, I was realizing I was doing like 2 to 3. Not enough. Absolutely not enough. Since I've started tracking it, which was when I got back from leadership, so on the 15th of January, which was last Sunday, 13. I had 13 new bookings this week. That's crazy. Crazy. So tracking makes you see what you have and where you need to go. Again, tracking helps you see what you have and where you need to go. It's like the unit analysis that Paul has started working on every single month to see us how we go each month a little bit further up. And that's what we've done. We outperformed December from November, and we're going to outperform December in January, which is awesome because we're tracking the numbers. We're seeing the numbers. When you see it, you outperform it. Okay, so when you have started knowing your schedule, getting your success book together, getting your success sheet together, tracking your IPAs, and really getting on focus there, the next thing to do when you're a new consultant is scheduling your pink party. Your pink party is where you're going to have 10 or more women in attendance. It's going to be a full skincare class. And you're going to start working that power start, which your power start is going to get you your pink ice ring. So that's going to be 30 faces in 30 days. Everybody wants their pink ice ring because it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And then as you schedule your pink party and you work towards the perfect 6, you're also going to start to go to success nights. Your success nights are going to be once a week. It's our Google Hangout once a week. And then you're also going to have that one event once a month. So this month is our yoga coming up this Saturday at 10 a.m. In Oostburg. And we're going to have one event like that once a month. And then there's always extra events that Heidi puts on. Our Moving Up Night in Beaver Dam. Ladies, those who show up, go up. And that is serious wording. When I made the decision to this business, the first decision I made was that I was going to show up to every single event and be in the space of powerful people as much as I could. And I would pay that cost to be in the space of powerful people. I went to Nebraska when I was a team leader just because I got asked to go. I got asked by Heidi Gelzer to ride in her pink Cadillac to Nebraska. Heck yeah, I'm going. I wanted to be in her space. I wanted to get filled up. I met Amy Gamboyan. Amy Gamboyan is like the essence of the Lord. Like as she speaks, like I feel like the Spirit of God was like all around her. Gives me chills just thinking about her. She's amazing. And I get to be in her space. I get to have lunch with her because I hit a goal to be there. And that's all it was, hitting that goal to be there. So when I made that decision to be in the space of powerful people and show up to go up is when my business started to increase. So my first decision was STAR. Second was show up to go up. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about our emotional wheel because I think this is something that is truly important in Mary Kay. So, and I can find the schematics of the emotional wheel. But to break it down for you ladies, when we're first starting our Mary Kay business, we're so excited. And then some time goes by and we're kind of unsure and we're questioning what's going on. And then we're really unsure because nobody's booking with us, so we might get a little frustrated. And then we go, back up and we get excited again. And we're like, oh, this is so great. So that emotional wheel of going up and down, like that can cause some crazy stuff in your body. But the faster we get through that emotional wheel, the faster you're going to create momentum in your own business. And I know it sounds funny, but I literally can go through my emotional wheel within like a minute. Somebody hangs up on me and I'm like, oh man, that was so rude. Oh well, okay, who am I calling next? Like, that is how fast I will go through that emotional wheel, because I cannot let those outside influences affect my focus on what needs to happen. So working through that emotional wheel as fast as you can is super important. And sometimes when you struggle with where you are in the emotional wheel, it's all about reaching up. So if I get frustrated, I always reach to Heidi. And I would expect that from you guys. If you guys are getting frustrated, you would reach out to me. You're going to reach up to your senior, because that's the healthy thing to do. They've been there. They've done this. They've seen this. They've been through the emotional wheel like crazy. So they can relate to you. They can work you better. So that's one of the things that I've taken away also, is just really reaching up to the next person to help you work through things. Okay. I have my agenda in front of me if you guys are wondering what I'm looking at. Okay, so the 4 B's on your business when talking to people, the 4 B's. Okay, first one is be a blessing. What's in it for her? This is where you want to get them excited. What is she getting for free? How is she earning it? Breaking down those details so she knows. The scripts, the booking scripts, ladies, that are given to us on the Gellerser site, they're amazing. I use them all the time, and I don't defer from them because they work. I know they work. I booked a party. I'm going to give you an example. Yesterday, I booked a party with a girl, and I just said to her, I said, we can meet one of 3 ways: one-on-one, you +2 to 3, or you +5. Which do you prefer? And she was like, can I really do 5? And I was like, yeah, of course you can do 5. And then I followed up with the language. Do you prefer free product or 50% off shopping spree? And she's like, can I get the 50% off shopping spree? Yeah, of course you can. Like, that language works. They get excited about that. One of my current customers, she wants the Skin Vigorant brush. And I said, well, when you pick a date by Monday, today, I'll give you that at half off. And she was like over the moon about getting it half off. And guess what? I lose nothing. I lose nothing by giving it to her for half off. And she's super excited to have a party. Amen. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So what's in it for her? Incentivize her, but not at the expense of you. Okay, that's the key. Incentivize her, but not at the expense of you. Okay, booking. Book it, set the date. Okay? So important to set the date. And that's where the girl that gets the Skin Vigorant brush at half off, that is where we set the date. Like, I told her she has to pick it by today to get that for half off. So you have to give them that deadline. And I don't want you guys to feel like you're pressuring them, because you're not. But you can't put your specials or put your sales out there or put your incentives out there forever, because people are going to just keep lingering it on for you, and they're never going to set a date. So make sure you're very, very precise on, okay, that's great. I will give it to you at half off, but we need to set a date by this time. And they will respect that. They will do it because they want that for free. Next one is by the way. By the way, who else would enjoy this? Share with friends. Who do you know that would love a free facial with you? Everybody has a bestie, let's be real. And everybody has moms, aunts, cousins. Everybody has somebody. It drives me sometimes crazy how people will be like, I don't know anybody. Really? You have no family? Come on. Yes. They know somebody. They can at least get one person and incentivize them with that. Give them a free gift. And when I say free gift, don't be like, oh my goodness, free gift, free gift, free gift. Ladies, wrap up a mini lip gloss or a mini mascara. Like, don't rack your brain over it and don't break your pocketbook. Mary Kay always said that a gift shouldn't be more than 3% of what her purchase is. Well, if she hasn't purchased anything yet, it should be the smallest gift that you can think of. If she's a recurring customer, just take one of her orders and take 3% of it so you have an average of what would be a gift for her. I mean, the biggest gifts that I normally get for people are like our mini satin hand set, which is $4. Oh, it's so cute. That's what I think is so great. Like, Mary Kay can put this mini satin hands out there for $4, and it's awesome. And they appreciate that. Mini microdermabrasion, $2. Like, those are my big gifts for the hostess. Okay. And last thing, be clear. So when you are sending out the information on what you're going to be doing with them, be clear. In the wording for the booking book, it says you're going to get an anti-aging facial, a microdermabrasion spa treatment, a spa lip treatment, and expert foundation matching. That is the information. You know, skincare, foundation. And then afterwards, when you're done doing the skincare with them, you're going to tell them, now we're going to schedule your color follow-up and we're going to go through colors. Perfect. You're being very upfront and candid with them so they know what's going on. There's nothing wrong. That is the best thing to do for them, is tell them exactly what you're doing. Okay, so those are the 4 B's. Be a blessing, booking, by the way, be clear. Got it? Awesome. Second, third, fourth, I don't know what number we're on, but we are going to talk about know your products. Study your lookbooks. Does anybody know what page the CC cream is on? 31, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it's page 31. So know your lookbooks, know where things are. I know in the recent, I think it was like 2 lookbooks ago, they kind of changed some things up because they got rid of the at play. So things got kind of shuffled around, but look through them, study them, know the products. What does the peel do? What kind of acid is in the peel? You know that, memorize it, get to know it. Use everything. Ladies, seriously, use everything. I've tried so many things. An example, I tried the peel when we got it for free at seminar. They gave everybody a free peel at seminar. Isn't that crazy? But I tried it at seminar, and afterwards I was like, okay. But I saw Tracy Hankey do a video on it, and I was like, okay, I guess I need to try this more than just one time. And now, since I've been using it every week, at least every week, I've seen a total difference in my forehead, in my wrinkle here. Like, I love the peel because I followed through with the directions on how it's supposed to be used. So use everything. A couple other things. PCP. You need to do PCP. If you're not doing PCP, get yourself educated on it and learn more about it. It is our preferred customer mailing. And what this is, Mary Kay sends out the mailing with a sample every quarter when new stuff is coming out. It costs 70 cents a customer that you send it to. Okay? But the key is here, ladies, you're reaching them without having to worry about it. I get so many sales from people that say, hey, I just got your magazine in the mail. I'm so excited for this new product. I want to try it. Okay, that's great. Like, it is a marketing tool for yourself that you don't have to worry about. And for us to send out the catalogs by ourselves, it's like double or triple the cost. So having Mary Kay do it for you is the cheapest way. ProPay. ProPay is how we accept credit cards, ladies. If you do not have ProPay, you need to get ProPay. I know it's a small expense. It costs $40 a year. I shouldn't say it's a small expense. It's an expense, but it's an expense you can write off. And it will be well worth it because you take their credit card. Let's say you need to go home and purchase those products right away. You have access to that money right away. If you're using Square or what's the other one? PayPal, you do not have access to that money right away. For Square, because I originally started using that, it was such a pain. I waited 2 to 3 days for that money to clear. Then I had to transfer it over to my bank account, which took another 2 to 3 days. So I was already backed up a week waiting to make an order. PayPal is linked right to your Mary Kay account. It is very, very important for your business to run successfully and have that in place. It also links directly up to your website. So if you have people out of state that would like to purchase, it's the easiest way. They can check out, be done with it. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, we talked about scripts, which is awesome. Booking Book is on the Gelser area website. New consultants, new consultant packet. And way at the end are going to be all the scripts. Use those, know those, memorize those. They're amazing. Instructor's guide. Be prepared for your skincare classes. I know a lot of you have our flip chart, which is awesome. Carrie, do you have the flip chart? Yes. The flip chart is amazing. Literally, ladies, it's a binder. For those of you that don't have it, it's a binder that sits like this on the table. And you just have to flip the pages and read this side. As they save the beautiful pictures, you read. It's super easy. It's like a cheat sheet or Cliff Notes for your skincare class. It's awesome. I love it. It's taken a little bit for me to get used to as I'm used to reading through the instructor's guide, which is a little bit different, but working through that. Okay. I think that is where we are going to stop, just being prepared for your parties and your guest events. Making sure you have everything in your kit, your products, your towels, your cotton balls, your pens, your
Window cleaner.
Oh yeah, window cleaner for your mirrors. I might need to be cleaned so bad. Your money pouch. Just making sure you have all your products prepared so that there's no bumps in the road as you go along. The next thing I'm going to just talk about real quick regarding your skincare classes is the fact that we all want to be in each other's space. The best training, it's great to do these Google Hangouts and train you guys here, but truly it's being in your space. I want to be in your space, and I would hope you'd want to be in my space, but you're always welcome to be in my space. So, and amongst each other, I know Molly and Carrie went on an appointment, which was amazing together, and they got educated together. So sharing ideas and being amongst each other is like the best training ever. And it's not just, I mean, sales directors too. I'm going to be going with Jamie Riley to one of her parties because I want to see how she works. That's what makes us better, is getting educated and being in each other's space. So just don't ever be afraid to ask. And I'm going to start putting out there more. I mean, when I have appointments for you guys to come along, I have 5 parties coming up this weekend, and I would love to have some company. So I'm excited for those. And Friday at 4 o'clock, just to say this again to all you ladies, Friday at 4 o'clock, I have the Hampton Inn reserved in Grafton. There is space for extra people for facials. So if you have a customer that you would love to bring there, I will be doing the skincare class, so you can sit back and get educated while I do the skincare class. But it would be $5 for you to get in to share the room expense. And it's just going to be a great time. So if you have anybody you want to bring, just let me know. It would be awesome to have you guys with me. Okay, I think that's it. I didn't have any grand day entries for the Packer game day, which was sad. I was so sad. I wanted to give away some prizes. So, but I like grand day challenges. I'm not sure if you guys do, but I kind of like them. They're a lot of fun. And I have a lot of prizes to give away. So stay tuned. We're going to have some more grand day challenges. I hope this training was a blessing to you. I hope you got filled up. And I look forward to hearing you guys. Let's kill this month and just knock it out of the water. We are going to do 10 and 10,000. I believe in you guys. You rock it. Have a good day. Good night. Good night. I don't even know what it is. Good night.